Charcot-Marie-Tooth has had such an impact on my life in two ways, positively and negatively. The negative is obviously the physical disability, which is really hard to live with. It's upsetting going to the beach. I really can't go into the ocean anymore because I can't lift my feet to go in and out of the water. Sometimes I'll go in with a friend or my husband, but it's almost not worth it. I love going to the Caribbean because I can get into the water and out of the water. These little things that people take for granted, often I can't do. But I'm a fighter, and I think a lot of patients with CMT have that fire in them, and you just do. You have to. You have one shot at living this life. You have to make it as best as you can. So I'm a firm believer in that. But there's times you get really down, and little things that people take for granted, like shoes. You know, you as a woman especially, you want to look good. You want to be able to just throw on a pair of shoes. I can't do that. And now that I'm 50, you start to lose that vanity, and you kind of just have to be, and it's about your inner self, right? More than your physical challenges. For me, the negative is the physical challenges, but the positive is the foundation that I started, because I meet the most incredible people. And it's so exciting to be on the forefront of this disease and be part of research and clinical trials and all these wonderful things that are finally happening for our community. And it's been many, many years that there's been nothing. I mean, you have to learn about the disease, and there's all these great scientists out there working on the disease, but there's no treatments to date, and it's hard to believe because it's the most common inherited neuropathy, Charcot-Marie-Tooth. There are over 7,000 rare diseases, and CMT by far has the most people. The prevalence is 1 in 2,500, but they believe it's a lot more than that. So the numbers that have been floating around for years is well over 2 million or well over they're actually saying 2.6 or 2.8 million people. And when you say Charcot-Marie-Tooth, nobody's heard of it. And it's like, why? You know, there's all these diseases out there that get recognition that are as common as our disease, such as MS or muscular dystrophy and some of these other rare diseases. And you say CMT and like, what? What is it? So that's been really frustrating. But the positive for me is being on the forefront of the disease and meeting other patients. You don't feel alone, and other families. Going back to the negative, when you have a child with this disease, it's really upsetting because you're in fear, you worry. What is it going to be like for them as it progresses? Are they going to need leg braces? Is it going to affect their life where, you know, they're going to have trouble maybe finding a partner because maybe someone won't want to marry you because you have this disease, or you'll not have children. I've met families, I've met women and men that have chosen not to have children because they're so terrified of passing the disease. So there's a lot of things psychologically that are associated with the disease that, you know, if you're fortunate to have nothing, and I believe that everybody has something, just sometimes it's on the inside, not the outside, and I think with CMT it's physical, it's, you know, you see it.